Guys, we are back on floor 79. Oh man, I can't read. We are back on floor 79 of ToA, and the stage is the double T on Perna. A lot of people have trouble with this stage because they can't seem to they can't seem to do this stage because Perna keeps bursting them down. It's quite dangerous if you let the Tions get a turn to research the Pernas. The good thing about the Tions is they don't remove stuns and debuffs, not like Kona. If this was double Kona Perna, like holy shit, things could really go bad. So the strategy here actually is to CC the Tions. Basically, you want to kill the Pernas because if you kill the Pernas, the fight ends. If you kill the Tions, the fight doesn't necessarily end. So we're just gonna try to focus down the Pernas, and we're gonna try to CC the Tions as much as possible. So it doesn't matter if he does like his healing or whatever right now, because I already have him stunned. And right now I'm just going to try to slow them down. Alright, I landed slow on all three of them, so it's going to be easier for me to CC all three of them. Try to stun again. Really lucky violent procs and really nice speed on my team. And then I'm going to stun the Perna. I'm going to try to CC the Perna right now. I'm going to try to put attack debuff on him because like it doesn't matter if I put the other debuffs on him. And right now Bernard has the speed buff next turn. I'm confident that I'm going to get my next turn before they do, so I'm going to try to put glancing hit on the Perna. And Tion's probably going to resurge or heal next turn. That's perfectly fine. We're just going to keep putting damage on him. It's going to speed buff. And I am actually going to... Should I heal up this little bit of damage? No, I'm going to research Bernard to give Bernard another turn, and I'm going to put some damage on this Perna and I'm going to try to get him low enough so that he actually dies from the dot. And wait, that was a mistake. Okay. Now he's really low. Next turn he's going to die from dot. This is a trick I learned after doing the arena of how to kill Perna. Oh wait, but the Tion's got heal next turn. This is a trick. You can kill Perna with dots so that he actually, he dies from the dots, and then he doesn't get another turn. Because when Perna's passive activates, he comes back to life with his attack bar at the same rate it was before. So if I kill him now, he's gonna come back with a full attack bar. If he dies from dots, then he comes back with an empty attack bar. So I have a choice right now. I don't know if the Tions or the Pernas are faster. I think the Tions have a faster base speed than Perna. So I'm pretty sure that Tion's going to go first. Meaning that I pretty much have to kill Perna. But it's better if I don't kill Perna now because he has the dots and slows and armor buff on him. So next turn he's going to get much lower. So I'd rather have the Tions heal up than to actually kill Perna and reset all these debuffs right now. So I'm gonna buff up with Shannon, and I'm going to just put some armor break on the Tion just so I don't get a turn. Alright, I was pretty lucky. I empty attack bar with Tion, but now Perna's attack buffed, which is more dangerous for me. If I don't land this, it could get pretty dangerous. But it's a good thing that my Shannon has her and Shannon Bernard has her has their defense up, armor buff. I mean. Man, I don't know how to talk today. I'm so messed up. Okay, I'm gonna slow them down now. Speed buff up. Now I can get like a lot more turns before they do because I'm sped up and they're slowed down. I'll just armor break this Perna. Keep hitting him. Like really keep hitting him. Like really keep hitting him. Probably should have stunned the other ones, but it's fine. You just heal up, keep everyone healthy. Stun with the Tions. Speed buff, attack bar fill. Slow. And Perna's dead. So now we just kill the Tions basically. This fight's basically over. Like once you get the Pernas down, there's no more threat anymore. The Tions do barely any damage. Yeah, you can just pretty much auto everything back. Oh wait, I forgot the Tions got revive. My bad. yeah, just it doesn't matter. Tion revives Perno with like 15% HP, empty attack bar. Uh, there's no way that Perno's gonna kill you before, you know, if your team's sped up, there's no way that Perno's gonna get a turn ever. You know, if you have like more than 2 stuns, some slows, and speed buff on your team. I got 3 stuns right here, so like there's no way that Perno's gonna get a turn. And that is how you do floor 7. Guys, we are back on floor 80 of ToA. I forgot to pause the auto just now, and my Bernard actually went a turn, but it's actually fine. They're just gonna get a turn before my. Actually, wait. I'm gonna get a full turn before they get a full turn. So shouldn't have too much problem. You cannot hit the Dark Elementals. You can't kill them first because they explode if they die. Also, this skill is just on this floor. Kraken doesn't actually do this, but just on this floor it has no cooldown. So it's like the 7-turn cooldown thing it says here is actually a lie. This skill on this level has no cooldown. They modified it a little. That's why this floor is so difficult. So we're just gonna start out the fight as usual, and I'm gonna try to stun them. You know, CC is your friend here, but not too much AoE damage. Definitely not too much AoE damage. If you have too much AoE damage, then yeah, this could be really bad. I'm just gonna heal up a bit. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have done that first. I'm gonna slow them down. Slow is also very useful. Just gets you more turns before they do. Heal back up with Belladon, and we're just gonna keep on hitting Kraka. Now they're gonna focus my Belladon first. 2 of them, I think like 3 of them or something, use their AoE. This one got stunned last turn, so he still has his AoE armor break left, but that's actually fine. I'm actually going to research myself because no one's gonna be hitting my Kona. At least they shouldn't. They should be all focusing down on my Belladon, unless Kona is the one getting armor broken. But I'm not too worried about that. So Kraka does probably more damage than the Infernos. I'm not 100% sure, but you know, since she's the boss, they should probably have made her attack a little bit higher. And we're just gonna CC the Infernos as many as we can, and we're gonna keep armor break on Kraka, and we're just gonna. The fight is basically how fast you can work this boss down without the Infernos killing you. So they're gonna just spike, nuke, like all that crazy shit, and Kraka's just gonna, you know, revive them if you happen to kill any one of them. So make sure you don't kill any one of them, or else you will take lots and lots of damage. And make sure, yeah, make sure they're like CC'd and slowed as much as possible. This way, your whole team just takes like, you know, less damage overall. And we're just going to keep working down on these Infernals and Kraka. Slow debuff is especially important here. Shannon Bernard is super strong on this level, especially a Shannon's rune with Despair rune, because you can just keep stunning, and keep your slow and keep armor buff on your allies. This way, you know, even if they armor break, someone nukes hard the next turn, at least that guy has the armor buff. Yeah, so we're just going to, I'm actually going to research Shannon to put glancing hit on the boss, because I know the boss is going to go next. This way she does even less damage to my Belladon. And I'm just going to keep working down on Kraka. Now we just heal up. Gonna stun the one with the most attack bar. Gonna heal, gonna try to remove that. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. I think that was a mistake, but it's fine. Because I have 2 people to remove debuffs, so I'm not too worried if Konamiya ever goes on cooldown. Now they just keep spiking my Belladon over and over again. I'm just gonna try to get. I researched Belladon because he had lowest attack bar. I just wanted him to have his heal ready. Now this Kraka is pretty annoying, and the Infernals seem to be kind of dying. I kind of need to ease down on Veramos' AoE just a little bit. And someone just owned me in the arena. I'm gonna pep talk up. I'm gonna speed buff up. Gonna heal up, and we're just gonna keep hitting her. I still need to stun. I gotta stun. Unless they're like about to die, I won't stun. But I probably still stun the last turn when I'm about to kill her, just you know, just for some insurance, making sure the Infernos don't kill me. And research self. Heal up with Belladon. Also get that attack bar fill advantage. And I'm gonna stun the one with highest attack bar. This guy. Okay, it didn't exactly work the way I wanted to. Now my variables can't do any more AoEs. If I do any more AoEs, then they are going to die. But I should be fine because I'm going to be able to kill Kraka before any of these Infernos kill any of my guys. Now remove the armor debuff, and no more AoE from Vermos, or else he's going to die. And then we finish up the fight. So you make sure you have something ready to remove the armor debuff whenever you can. Immunity would be very, very good here because you don't want to get armor broken in the first place. So maybe instead of Konamiya, if you had some immunity. I know Draco's coming up next for the Hall of Heroes. A lot of people are going to have him before the end of the ToA reset. So that he could also be a possible character you can use here. Yeah, just make sure you ease down the AoEs, don't kill the Infernos. And Shannon Bernard is especially good here. Slow, speed buff, glancing, attack debuff, all that nice stuff. Defense buff for your Bella. Yeah, just make sure whichever light unit you put here is tanky enough to survive, and that's all you need to beat this level. Alright guys, we are back on floor 90. This is the dreaded Old Cult Girl stage. A lot of people do have a lot of trouble with this stage, especially if they don't know the fight really well. This stage I have lots of experience with. I think I've done like 3 or 4 videos, maybe not that much, maybe 3 videos that have something to do with this stage. So, and I've shown this fight like millions of times on my stream. General strategy here is kill Light Imp, kill Wind Imp, kill Wind Occult Girl, then kill Light Occult Girl. But it could change depending on what element monsters you're using and what monsters that they are going to be focusing on. So I'm going to start the fight out with a Tailwind, as usual. I'm going to armor break him. Vermos is going to go next. I'm still going to stun, even though the Occult Girls are bosses and they can't get stunned. I'm going to try my best to stun the Imps, and hopefully this will land. Okay, land on the Light Imp, which was pretty lucky. I got one stun. And my Shannon's going to go next. I'm going to get a turn before they do. I'm just going to research Vermos, just to get some more damage on the Light Imp before he wakes up. Now this guy's slowed down. The Occult Girls themselves actually don't hit that hard. The Wind Imp hits really, really hard. The Occult Girls are strong because of their debuffs. So if you can keep the Imp stunned, keep them stunned. If you can't, try to put armor debuff on him and try to put glancing hit on him. So the highest threat is the Light Imp, then the Wind Imp, then the Wind Occult because she has glancing debuff, and then the Light Occult last. So I'm going to put this on the Wind Imp, and they're going to use their like crazy stuns and whatever. Kona is going to be going next actually before this guy gets a turn, meaning that I will be able to recover my turn. So I don't have to use my heal right now. I can use it save it kind of for later. Now Kona uses this to wake them all up. I'm gonna defense buff now because I'm gonna be taking some incoming damage. Try to stun. Didn't stun. Not that lucky. I'm gonna give Bernard another turn just so he has a better chance to debuff and speed buff more. Now these two are already stunned. These two are still awake. They're slowed down. They both have their like guardian angel skills. They're not gonna hit that hard, but just in case, I'm gonna put the attack debuff on her because she's gonna be focusing down on my Konamiya. And these two are gonna hit my Vermos because they're light. But this one's already stunned, and so I'm not worried too much about him. And my Vermos is a little bit more tanky than my Konamiya, so I'm not that worried. Now she's already attacked debuffed. She's gonna go next. I'm gonna try to put glancing hit on her, just so she can't put debuffs on me. Okay, didn't land. That was just unlucky. All right, here comes the debuff train. The Light Imp is gone, and I have Konamiya to remove the debuffs again. Now we're gonna start working on the Wind Imp. I'm gonna keep him slowed down. I'm gonna try to stun the Wind Imp, although there's only one unit that can be stunned. Still want to try to CC him as much as possible. Now here comes their CC. It's a good thing I'm sped up and they're slowed down. So even if I'm stunned, I can go like 2 turns before they move once. Now I'm just going to heal up. And I'm going to try my best to just stun this guy and burst him down as soon as possible. Alright, landed that glancing into spare proc. Probably should have removed that, but it's fine. I'm gonna heal up just to just to heal. Gonna attack buff up. Now this time I'm gonna remove it. I'm gonna attack debuff the wind one because she's focusing down on my Kona as well, and I'm not too afraid of the light one hitting Veramos because Veramos is much more tanky than my Kona. Research self. Although this is gonna lower the turns of this buff, it's gonna make sure I have my heal ready next turn. Gonna try to keep this slow. Put some dots on this guy. Okay, it didn't work. Oh man, so much resistance. So much resistance. Attack debuff. I'm gonna glancing hit her as well. Okay, see, glancing hit makes it so they stun less as well. Now this guy's probably going to die in like 1 or 2 turns from the dots. They have no heal, so I'm not too afraid. So basically I'm ignoring him now. He's just like, he's dead in my eyes. Oh, he already died just now. And just be really careful now. There's only 2 Oko girls left. They don't really have much threat anymore. Just make sure you keep all the debuffs on them, keep them slowed down as much as possible. And that's all you need to do to take them down very, very slowly. So this one's already has glancing hit and all that. I'm gonna, whenever I have debuffs, I'm gonna put on the light one as well. So I'm gonna try to keep debuffs on both of them. And they don't really have much damage anymore, like not a lot of damage anymore to take down my team. So if you guys haven't noticed, one of the very, very key or very, very important things to climbing ToA, kind of different. If you're starting to get into the late game, I'd say if you have a team, if you have already have a team that can fully auto Giant Speed 10, fully auto Dragon Speed 10, and fully clear ToA all the way from 1 to 100 on normal mode, then you are in the late game. You'll notice more and more in the late game. Maybe not even now. You can kind of make it through the ToA the first time without even having high speed. But the point I was trying to make just now was you notice that if you have high speed, it means that you're getting more and more turns, more than the enemy. So at a certain point, like certain tankiness, HP and stuff, it starts falling behind at a certain point. Like once you reach a certain point of HP, defense, and all those like main stats, speed becomes really, really important, because speed makes it so you get more turns than the enemy. Makes it so you go first, so you have a chance to CC, attack bar fill, speed buff, and all that to get you even more turns than the enemy. That's why it's really, really important to have Shannon Bernard here. Shannon Bernard is especially strong early game because they give your team that extra speed and slow the enemy down, so it lowers their speed, you know, to kind of give you an edge over them in the fight. That's why Shannon Bernard is such a good combo early on, not just for Giant Speed 10, but for pretty much all stages of ToA and all the dungeons, and just, yeah, literally just everything PvE. Slow might not be absolutely necessary. Like in some places, Shannon might not be absolutely necessary, because enemy could be like immune to slow. They could be water, which makes them, I mean fire, which makes them really, really hard to slow. And the defense buff kind of falls behind a little bit when you're doing ToA hard, because a lot of the mobs start hitting really, really hard. So you want to make it so that they never ever get a turn. But that's kind of for a different time. I just wanted to make the point that you should start focusing on speed now, once you're already at the point of ToA 90, because you're kind of moving towards the late game. You need a speedy team to clear Dragon Speed 10 anyways. So Dragon Speed 10 is kind of a really good test of you know, if your units are there yet, you know. Alright, so that is all for this part of ToA's hardest floors. I will continue the series, so be sure to check back if if I haven't reviewed the flora that you need me to review yet. And as always, thanks for watching. Happy summoning, and